Good evening and welcome to another edition of Friday Night Lights. I'm Jay Pushkar, he's Mike Fenner, and Mike, we've got another full slate of high school hoops starting off in Region 6.
That's right, Jay. For 3 teams in the region tonight, it marked game number 3 in league play, including both Cathedral Prep and Meadville, with the Ramblers having the chance to create some serious separation in the standings with the Bulldogs.
Yeah, and Prep coming off a big road win over Eerie High earlier in the week, getting challenged in the first half by Meadville. Closing minutes of the second quarter, Jack Burchard catch and fires, knocks it down from 3. Then it's Lucas Luteran, with the floater off the glass and in. Bulldogs thinking upset, leading 23-20 at the half. In the second half of play, the Ramblers would take over. Mohamed Ramhama with the beautiful spin and lay-in. Then it's Reese Colvin on the drive, attacks the rim, scores. Minutes later, it's Colvin finding a wide open Samante Lofton. Easy play there. Prep outscores Meadville 35-11 in the second half of play, and it's the Ramblers over the Bulldogs 55-34. Staying in Region 6, General Mclean entertaining McDowell. And for the Lancers, it was all about hitting the triple. Logan Anderson spots up, buries the three-pointer from the corner, and then moments later, that spot remained hot as Anderson goes right back to that area, hits another three-pointer. McDowell counters, though, as Isaiah Logvin would be able to capitalize off the nice defensive play for the Trojans. And it's Logvin scoring the easy lay-in. More from the Lancers, though. And this time it's Brad Weber with a three-pointer from the left wing. Knocks it down, and it's General Mclean knocking off McDowell, winning this one 46-39.
Senior night at Fairview. James Sitter and the Tigers hosting Fort Leboeuf this evening, as the Tigers got off to a nice start here. First Fort Leboeuf possession turns into a steal, and Logan Frazeo with the slam going upstairs with 2 hands and down hard. More from Fairview. This time Sitter sets up Tyler Schultz. He'll take the ball in, one bounce, and gets this one to go underneath. More from the Tigers. It's Sitter going coast to coast for the finish, and a nice one at that for the Tigers. The oop-de-oop there. For Fort Leboeuf, Dom Gentili hits Hunter Villa for the jump shot here from the right elbow. Knocks it down, gets the roll. And then more from the Bison. It's Villa, the drive and finish off the glass. Going off the square. Nice drive and finish there against Frazeo. Finally, though, Sean Houston, the bucket for the Tigers on the tic-tac-toe passing here. Franos the assist. Fairview beats Fort Leboeuf on the home court. Final 69-23. Let's head to Corey, where the Beavers welcomed Beavercreek to town. Home team getting it going first. And for Corey, Rylan Smith connects on the corner three-pointer. Home cooking going there. And it's Nick Brundage putting on the moves. The spin, the score, and the short floater here finished with 9 points for the Beavers. Huskies counter. Jaden Rocco drives the lane. Dishes here. Nick Cray, the big man, powers his way up for 2. And for Beavercreek, working the ball to Logan Brzee. Gets a great look here. Nothing but the bottom of the net there. And great shooters. Well, they run in the family. Huskies
They certainly do.
Pull away in this one to beat Corey 46-30.
In Region 3, first place Seneca visiting Eerie First Christian. For the Bobcats, it's going to be Colton Trimble with the layup here, but Seneca trailed by 4 early on in this contest. Eagles counter with the three-pointer as Myers catches and fires, rattles it home. Seneca responds, though, as they would go with the perimeter game as well. The kick out, top of the key three-pointer, gets the visiting home roll there, and then Eerie First hanging around, though, as they're able to get the tough bucket inside. Nice dish. Little give and go there. However, it's Seneca knocking off Eerie First Christian. They stay in first place, taking this one 72-59.
Out to Albion, Will Gadsden's Northwestern Wildcats hosting rival Girard. Mark Schreier and company. Early fourth quarter, tight ball game. Wildcats up 1, adding to the lead. Cam Perkins, the strip and steal, coast to coast, and finishes at the rim. More from the Wildcats. Perkins this time feeding inside to Jordan Dohanik. Makes it happen block to block on the bucket there underneath. For Girard, down 3, final minute. Austin Shady ties the game with a corner three-pointer. We need overtime in the OT. Dylan McDonald puts Girard up 4 here. And the Northwestern battling back. Dohanik finds Ryan Toole. The wing 3 cuts it to a 1-point game late. Later in the overtime, Wildcats up 1. Girard with the ball and 10 seconds left. Baseline out of bounds play. Loose ball deflection. Toole to Jake Kelly. Up ahead of the pack, Perkins lays it in. Final seconds there, and Northwestern hangs on and knocks off Girard 51-48 in a dramatic overtime finish.
It was tough. You know, I went in the locker room, I said, this is what we do. This is what we fight for. This is our burn the boat mentality. It's for moments like this. We got 10 seconds to make a big play, up one, and it's all on resiliency. And one of my seniors came in and said, it's just heart. It's just heart. So that's what it was. Pulled off a big win, and it felt great.
Man, there ain't nothing like that. I mean, that was probably the best feeling I've had since in my high school career. Been playing since I was a freshman. There's nothing like the atmosphere. It was good to pull out the win against a good household name like Girard.
At Mercyhurst Prep, the Lakers hosting Northeast. Opening quarter, and for the Lakers, it's Dewey Bird. Driving, missing, but collecting the bound and bucket is R.J. Bryant. However, Mercyhurst Prep would go ice cold after that from the field. At the other end, the Great Pickers hitting the threes. Owen Kemp gets it started with the triple on the right side. Then it's Shane Keith ripping the cords from about the same spot. He scored 11 points in this one. Minutes later, it's Kemp camping out on the opposite wing now. Buries another three-pointer. He too finishing with 11 points. And it's Northeast knocking off Mercyhurst Prep 40-32. The Great Pickers getting their 10th win of the season.
A great game in Cambridge Springs. Blue Devils hosting Sagertown down in Crawford County action. First quarter on the fast break. Chance Nathan Held going all the way in for two. Using the left off the backboard there, then off the curl. The Blue Devils will add to the lead here with a three-pointer from the top of the key, and nothing but nylon there. Panthers going to counter back on the other end of the floor. Zach Belong will get open at the top of the key and hit on this one as Sagertown sticks with it here. Henry Schaefer led the way with 19 points, and Sagertown picks up its sixth straight win. They topple rival Cambridge Springs 57-51 down in Crawford County.
High school girls hoops, Corey home to Fort Leboeuf. Early on in this one, it's Jillian Soder with a nice spin move on the baseline to get the layup to drop. Beavers answer as Lexi Hasbrook goes strong to the hoop for the deuce. Leboeuf responds as Soder makes a great pass to Kelsey Skinner, who goes off the window for two. And then back come the Beavers. Hasbrook drives to the basket, able to lay it in. Good body control there as well, avoiding any contact. And Corey going back inside to Rachel Brady, dishing to Taylor Elchinski, and it's Corey outscoring Fort Leboeuf 33-24.